Now, is it me? Or did I just get done telling you I got rid of my television programming? I've had enough. And again, I was waiting for the lady behind the counter. May I ask why? You know, usually they want those comments filled out. Why are you dropping your cable service, sir? Again, it's too expensive. All those channels, and there's still nothing on TV. And I'm sick and tired of being pounded with pharmaceutical commercials, usually back to back to back. I just can't take it. She never asked. Very kind. Gave me 3 Ethernet cables for free. I asked her, "Do you guys have any like Ethernet cables? Can you give me? Am I allowed to have those, or do I need to pay?" She goes, "Oh no, I've got some in the back. No problem." Went out, got me 3 cables. Hey, thanks. Sweet. Very kind lady. But I'm done paying 100 and whatever it is, $150 a month for a freaking cable bill, or no, not 150. I think it was what, two something, over $200. I don't know. It's ridiculous. That doesn't have Showtime, Cinemax, HBO, none of it. Just HD TV. Oh, you want the recording feature? Oh, that's $7.99 per box. You want to record. If you need more than two streams at a time playing, if you record two things are recording on TV, you have to watch one of them. You can't flip the channels. If you want that, that's another $10. Nah, no thanks. Got rid of it. No more programming. Right? And I did successfully watch my gold shows. I will tell you this, even on Sling TV though, I did see one somewhat pharmaceutical. It wasn't like the big ones you see, but it was something else, like a minor one, but it was still there. And I thought, well, maybe, is that Discovery Channel putting up the advertisements maybe? Therefore, whether we stream or not, you're still getting stuck with it? I'm not sure. But it was nothing like what I'm used to on Verizon, so I'm not real sure. But at any rate, I'm done paying for my own programming, my own dumbing down. If anything, like I said, Sling.TV for $35 a month. I got I don't know, 50, 60 channels or something. Discovery and History Channel so I can watch my gold shows. Yep, done. Sold, thank you. Anyways, is it any more in my face? Joe, the timing was right, brother. Universe. Oh, speaking of my buddy Michael Snyder, I do videos of him. He's posting this, but it's on Zero Hedge. The average person will watch over 78,000 hours of TV programming over the course of a lifetime. If you want to waste your life, a great way to do that is to spend tens of thousands of hours watching television. Today it is so difficult to get people to leave their homes and get active in their communities. Hey, hold on. I know someone who's active up in the mountains, son. When I came back, my foot started hurting when I got home for this last week. When I got home last week, started hurting Monday, Tuesday, okay. Wednesday, yeah, it's definitely bothering me. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ow. Up my leg into my left butt cheek, like the nerve. This feeling, it hurts. Now today, I'm good. Of course, I've been good for the last couple of days, but like back to normal, I should say. Anyways, today is so difficult to get people to leave their homes and get active in their communities. What the? I don't want to hear that. No, I say, talk about commercials. Your heads, you're gonna play one on me automatically? Come on, man. Because most of us are absolutely glued to one screen or another. After a long day at school or a hard day at work, most of us, understandably, want to relax. And from a very early age, most of us have been trained to turn on the television as our main source of relaxation. But of course, there is a great danger in allowing anyone to pump thousands upon thousands of hours of programming into our minds. More than 90% of the programming that we consume is controlled by just a small handful of exceedingly powerful corporations. And those corporations are owned by the elite of the world. So when you endlessly consume their programming, you are willingly being bombarded by news and entertainment that reflects their beliefs, their values, and their agendas. They openly admit that they are trying to shape the future of humanity or society, and up to this point, they have been extremely successful. Unfortunately, we live at a time when most people need television or some other insidious addiction to take their minds off of the gnawing emptiness that they feel deep inside of them. As I was doing some research the other day, A comment that someone posted on an internet message board really struck a chord with me. And he writes, as a kid, life seems so amazing and you can dream of big things and have faith. The older you get, it seems the world tries to take away your faith. I have had 8 jobs in my life starting in high school and I'm just sick of this bleep. I'm lucky to make $100 a day. I know that's poverty level, but I manage. But thinking ahead, I have to do this every day for the next 30 years. How the hell do you guys and gals cope with reality? I'm on empty. I want out. In just a few sentences, this individual summed up what millions upon millions of Americans are feeling. The harsh realities of modern society have absolutely sucked the life out of so many people around us, and the vast majority of Americans are barely getting by and are living lives of quiet depression. If television allows them to forget about their troubles for a while, it's understandable why so many use it as a crutch. But do we have to watch so much of it? One recent survey found that the average adult will watch more than 78,000 hours of television over the course of a lifetime. On a day-to-day basis, the average adult watches TV for 3.5 hours, amounting to 1,248 hours each year. I know that some of my readers will point out that this was a British survey, but the truth is that Americans actually watch even more television. The following comes from Wikipedia. In the U.S., there's an estimated 119.9 million TV households in the TV season of 2018-2019. In 2017 alone, an average U.S. consumer spent 238 minutes, or nearly 4 hours, daily watching TV. Those numbers are absolutely staggering, and when you break them down further, they become even more alarming. In the first survey that I have mentioned above, the researchers actually discovered that the average person will watch 11,278 different TV series? No. The average person will watch 11,278 different TV series? Study finds. Well, I'm not going to scroll through to find it. I'm just going to keep reading this for now. The survey commissioned by LG Electronics broke down those numbers even further and concluded that the average adult these days will watch 3,639 movies at home and 31,507 episodes of TV during their lifespan. As far as different programs, the average person will watch 11,278 different TV series as well. Are there really 11,278 television series worth watching? And he asked that, and I'm going to say this. I like my gold shows. I'm rooting for them. I just want people to win. Even on TV, and all these people, the gold shows, they're getting paid by the TV show too. Discovery Channel, History, they're paying these people. Plus they're earning gold. Okay? But I watch Bering Sea Gold. I like the Gold Rush, Alaskan Gold Rush. And now they got the Whitewater with the Hurt brothers, or her Hurt father and son, Dustin and Fred Hurt. Those are my shows. I like watching them. But if I sit here and say, if I never watched those shows, how would that have affected my life? How would my life be any different? What have I learned, not learned? I saw them setting up equipment to set up a sluice box. Don't think I'm going to be a gold miner. Maybe I will one day. Who knows? Maybe I'll go into gold mining somehow. Whether someone won, lost, went away. Because there's always drama involved in everything. There was drama with the Hoffmans, Todd Hoffman. There was drama with those guys. Like, what did I do? What did I gain? Nothing. Entertainment. Entertainment. That's pretty much it. And as a kid, watching Knight Rider, Chips Patrol, starring Eric Estrada and John somebody or another. Or was that his real name, or was that his actor name? Chips Patrol, and Airwolf. Airwolf, the helicopter. Man, come on. As a kid, you loved this stuff. It was so great. But at least then, honestly, you could pull up any of those old shows, and you're not going to find they're jabbing you with gay agenda, LGBTQ. trans agenda, global warming, let's slip in global warming, white privilege, the guy's white privilege. No, it was a TV show, and they did exactly what the show was about, whether it was the Dukes of Hazzard, Boss Hogg chasing after the Duke brothers, Daisy Duke running around, in her short little shorts. There was never an agenda. Now everything's agenda. Again, now it's really programming. And again, I've had enough. Now what is this? Let's continue on here. So again, are there really 11,000 something television series worth watching? I would think that you would have to go really deep into the well to watch that many, but apparently that is what many people are doing. Now let me stop too. I pretty much don't watch TV until my 2 shows come on. A couple hours a week is what I basically watch my shows. 2 shows that might be on. Maybe there's a third one on, Naked and Afraid coming up on Sunday. Me and my wife like watching that. Haven't found any political or any PC agendas in there. Not yet, anyways. Anyways, I would think that you would have to go really deep into the well to watch that many, but apparently that is what many people are doing. Of course, I am not entirely against television. For example, I think Poldark is an absolute masterpiece, but everything should be done in moderation. The fact that we are endlessly watching so much television could help to explain why our society has become so dumbed down. Yesterday, I discussed a recent study that found that 15-year-old U.S. students are about 4 grade levels behind 15-year-old Chinese students in math, which I actually did that video on that one. I bet those Chinese students are spending a lot more time studying and a lot less time watching TV. At this point, America has truly become an idiocracy. For example, have you heard what the hottest new toy for this holiday season is? Actually, I haven't. What is it? It is actually a fart launcher that allows children to blast foul-smelling air at one another. Following comes from the New York Post. Toy insiders and wincing parents tell the Post that the Butthead's Fart Launcher 3000, a Nerf gun-like gadget that shoots farts instead of darts, is topping off kids' wish list this year. This is my worst nightmare, Mom Angie Wong, the 42-year-old founder of the private Facebook group Brooklyn Moms, tells the Post. She recently caved and got the gas-blasting gizmo for her 5-year-old son, Will, and 7-year-old daughter, Maddie. I can see that thing being used on my face one unsuspecting morning, she said. Of course, a fart launcher is not the end of the world, but as I document regularly in my articles, there are literally thousands of signs that the fabric of our society is coming apart all around us. If our society continues to degenerate at this rate, there is only one way that our story can end. Sadly, most people seem to think that everything is going to be just fine because that is what their televisions are telling them to think. Most of us are willingly plugging ourselves into the matrix for multiple hours a day, and so it shouldn't be a surprise that most of us see the world the way that the elite want us to see it. If you want to start making positive changes in your life, breaking free of your addictions is one of the most important things that you can do. And at this point, for many Americans, watching TV is one of the most insidious addictions of all. Again, couldn't agree more. And I'm moderated. Oh, Snip's moderated himself. I watch a couple of gold shows. Again, sometimes my wife and I watch Naked and Afraid every now and then. Not too much for me. Not to mention, I'm woke. Red-pilled to the core. You can't pull one over on me. The second you put that thing in my face on Survivor, I saw it immediately. I'll let that one slide. Oh, you did it again. Several episodes later. That's 2 strikes. 3rd strike and you're done. Oh, there it is. White privilege. You're gone. Survivor, piss off. And you made me think. Why don't you just get rid of the whole damn cable service? Why are you paying so much money to be programmed by trash? Because there's a couple of shows that entertain me. I like them. That's it. And they're not trying to brainwash me, actually, like the other ones. Other TV channels. Okay, well, I guess I can make do with Sling.tv. Thank you very much. Take care.